Hello. And welcome to the Best Boys podcast. I have a lot of chords on this. We didn't watch a movie, or we didn't choose a movie this week because we
Forgot?
we got kind of rushed at the end there because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, we have like 20 seconds left. But I'm Danny.
And I'm Vince.
You watch anything good this week since we didn't?
I watched Vampire Academy on Netflix. Good movie. I recommend checking it out. I'm pretty sure that movie is based off of a book or book series. But it is good.
I need to see if that's the.
I don't know if I watched.
Yeah.
I don't think I watched much else though.
Not much else.
Yeah, no, not since last week. Just Vampire Academy is the only one I've seen.
I got caught up on Channel Zero because the season finale was this week, so I watched that. Great season finale. Stopped watching. I tried to watch American Horror Story. Stopped watching that because I got real bored of it.
I've never seen any of those.
They're hit or miss. Episodes are hit or miss. I did on Thursday go and see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Now, we talked about something in the movie last week. A person that was going to be in the movie and who their character was going to be.
Johnny Depp, right?
That kind of spoils a moment for you if you know that. You're like, oh, okay, that's what's happening now. But it was great. I saw AV. Okay, that's pretty much what I watched this week. But so I'm gonna get into this. AV Club. They are a new pop culture site. Wrote 2 articles. Let's see if I can find them. I saw them on Facebook and they pissed me off. One was that Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was terrible. It was not. And that the Harry Potter series is underrated. Now, I don't know if they know what underrated means, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean it has its own theme park.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't people talk about Harry Potter as much as they talk about other film franchises?
If Harry Potter was still making movies, they definitely would. I mean, but even go look back, 2 or 3 months when they released the Harry Potter, the spin-off of the Harry Potter's Kids from the play, when they released the book for it. Yeah, that was everywhere.
Yeah, but you know that book's just a script for the play.
Yeah, that's what I think you told me that actually.
Underrated. Hold on, I need to find this article. Oh, they took it. Did they take it down? Oh no, raise a butterbeer to Harry Potter, the most underrated of hit franchises. Let's see, run film's biggest moneymakers in showbiz history, and in their own quiet way have been perhaps the most influential. Where's the bidding war between Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon for the streaming? Oh, so they're comparing it to Marvel Cinematic Universe.
But Marvel's still making
Marvel's
movies right now.
Still going on, and that's because those movies are gonna keep coming on, and people don't really know what's gonna happen because not a lot of people read the comic books like they read the
Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
Because reading comics is you have to read so many different versions of the comics, different storylines that all intertwine, and you could be reading something that's an Avengers thing, and then I don't know if this is true or not, so I could be wrong, but all of a sudden you'll have what are they called, the Defenders from maybe they'll cross paths. It's like something like that.
It really depends on what they're doing, the series that you're reading.
And I mean, and they kind of do that in the Arrow and the Flash shows. They intertwine them like that. So when I watch them on Netflix now, I like to try and watch them one episode like from each show and go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, speaking of Marvel, good segue. The Rogue One comes out in December. Star Wars Rogue One comes out in December, and apparently the first trailer for Spider-Man Homecoming will be before the Rogue One. If you go see Rogue One in theaters, you'll see the Spider-Man Homecoming. So I'm gonna have to go see that. Like, well, obviously I was gonna see that in theaters anyways, but now I'm gonna definitely have to see it.
I thought wasn't it you who was saying like they're just kind of trying to just make more money with Star Wars by making that?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they're doing. They're just gonna milk this series. But
yes, that's what.
But you know, if they're good, they're good.
Did we talk about the new Beauty and the Beast trailer yet?
That didn't come out last week.
So no. So yeah, that's new.
That's new.
That looks good. I think that's gonna be like I feel because it is from Disney making it, it's gonna be so much like the original movie, just with live action.
Well, there's a bunch of like side by side videos.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like even just watching it, it's so similar that it's
honestly watching the trailer. I was like, okay, this is just Emma Watson. I didn't see Belle. I saw Hermione more than I saw anything. I was like, oh, okay. I know she's been in many movies besides, but I was like, but when she says, Papa, I was like, nope. All right, I'm out. Then you see how disturbing everyone looks, all the special effects look, and it's just like, oh.
And what about Kong Skull Island?
Kong Skull Island came out. That was before Fantastic Beasts, and I got really hyped. I was like, but then I made I remembered maybe Kong Skull Island will be good, but it is working towards King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Yeah.
And I don't really have an opinion on that yet, but I feel like it's not gonna be good. But that movie has a great cast.
Yeah.
Brie Larson, Tom Hiddleston,
Samuel
Jackson, John Goodman. All-star cast.
I love Samuel L. Jackson movies. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, but I won't go into detail this time, because we don't need it.
Then, let's see, what else out? Have you seen John Wick?
No.
Oh, well, Deadpool 2 hired John Wick director.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently that movie is like really actiony and funny too. So it's like, all right.
I heard that they're like ready to make like up to 3 so far Deadpool movies. Like it's already planned.
Oh, they probably will. They probably will. There's a series that you're just like, yeah. A lot of movies like that are just. If a movie does really good and it's an original movie, they're gonna make a sequel. Or it's like it's a movie that hasn't been made before, or it's something that can have sequels, then it'll have sequels. Like let's think. Ghostbusters, the new one. Will that one have a sequel? At this point,
I hope not.
Who knows? Did you watch it?
No, but
oh.
I just heard about it, and
well, I'm gonna check.
People don't like it.
IMDb real quick. Ghostbusters, Ghost in the Shell. Oh yeah, the Ghost in the Shell trailer came out. Have you seen that trailer?
No.
It's the movie with Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, okay.
It's the anime that's a live action movie with Scarlett Johansson.
Mm-hmm. I'm watching this Little Mermaid trailer right now, and I don't have the sound on, and it looks so weird.
Is it?
I don't understand it.
Is it an actual thing?
I don't think so.
Oh, gotcha.
Because this trailer just doesn't make sense.
Well, because Little Mermaid was gonna have what's her name? Chloe Grace Moretz in it, but she dropped out, so they don't have a person. Also, I don't think Disney's making this.
Yeah, whatever this one is, it looks like It's Little Mermaid on drugs.
Mm.
And
So like Alice in Wonderland.
no,
No.
like literally on drugs.
Gotcha. Like she's
Yeah.
gotcha. Oh, if you well, never mind. Justice League, that big DC hit that's coming out sometime. It's directed by the boy, Z Snyder. Green Lantern's gonna be in it. It's been announced.
I wonder
So
who the cast is that?
yeah, because they can't. Everyone wanted Chris Pine, but he's already in Wonder Woman, so they can't cast him.
Mm.
So I'm hoping they go with God, what's his name? Shit, hold on. Green Lantern. But there's a specific one that everyone wants it to be. If I can find his name, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, Is it Hal Jordan, maybe?
Hal Jordan is the name of Green Lantern.
No, there's a bunch of Green Lanterns, though. Not Alan Scott, not Hal Jordan. John Stewart, I think, is the one. Yeah, John Stewart's the one everyone wants it to be. He's the Black Green Lantern from, like, everything now. Which I feel like they would do, but it really depends on how they feel about that kind of because they have Cyborg. This is my thing. I want them to make it with John Stewart, the black guy, but I feel like since they're like, oh, we have Cyborg, he's black. We don't need another black character. Kind of like how Marvel did for a little bit there, where they're like, oh, we have War Machine, but then they had Falcon, and then they had Black Panther. That's 3. That's 3 black characters.
Well, plus Nick Fury.
He's not in every.
He's not in all of them.
He hasn't been in most of them recently.
Yeah, but neither has all of them.
Well, true, but he hasn't been in like the most recent ones. He was the last one he was in. Was it he? Yeah, he was in Avengers for a little bit though.
He was in the second one.
He was in the second Avengers, and then he wasn't in. I don't think he was in any of the standalones after that. Well, the only standalone that came out was
Civil War.
Civil War, and he wasn't in that. What was I gonna say? But if they were to make Jon Stewart the Green Lantern, I would really want it to be John Boyega, Finn from Star Wars, just because I love him.
As who?
Jon Stewart, the Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
I just love him in anything. I watched Attack the Block. It's the movie he made before Star Wars. It's a great movie. Apparently, you watched Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, I have watched it.
Game of Thrones. How do you say? Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones. Anyways, Emilia Clarke.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
Who plays Khaleesi, who is also in Terminator, the newest one.
And she's also in Me Before You.
Yep. Cast in the Han Solo standalone movie. So, my thing with the Han Solo standalone movie, they have Donald Glover playing Lando. They have her playing someone. She's not going to be playing a character we know, obviously. Let's see. She doesn't even have a name. But my thing with these are, we know the outcome of these. We're going to know at least Han and Lando don't die. And if Chewie is introduced, Chewie won't die. Everyone else, it's free game. If she plays his love interest, probably gonna die, or just not show up.
It would be really well. I guess it wouldn't be even possible, but it'd be really funny if she showed up in the newer Star Wars movies.
Like she's the same age. She's like, shit.
Maybe it was cryogenics or something.
Space travel.
She was in one of those solid brick things from that, like Han Solo was at one point.
The carbonite?
Yeah, that.
Well, if you use space travel, kind of is time travel because you can go up into space and come back down to Earth, and it'll be a different time, but you wouldn't have aged as fast as everyone on Earth. But I feel like depending on the story, because nothing's come out besides the casting for the Han Solo standalone movie, and that Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are directing it. The 22 Jump Street Lego movies, Cloud of the Chance Meatballs, those guys. So it'll probably be good. Holy crap. Sorry. I just clicked on Phil Lord's IMDb page. He has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 movies that have been either announced or are in production. Men in Black 23, which is the Men in Black 22 Jump Street crossover, which is either going to be really good or really bad depending on the rating they give it, because 22 Jump Street and 23 Jump Street are, and then Men in Black are kind of kids movies now. Like, originally they weren't really, if you look at them. Lego Batman movie, Lego Ninjago movie, animated Spider-Man movie, and Lego movie sequel announced for 2019. That's a movie that I don't. Oh yeah, I sent you the link last week. We talked about Inhumans, and then it was announced that Inhumans is going to be getting a series. I think it's a TV show, a Netflix show. It's unknown if it's going to, because the Inhumans, the actual Inhumans, aren't the ones, like the ones that are the main people in the comics, aren't the ones that are in the
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay.
It's I need to look it up because I know it's like a family.
Oh.
Well, they're like mutants, but it's like the X-Men pretty much, except for they're different. The Inhuman royal family, yeah. They first appeared in Fantastic Four. Let's see, who are the members? Black Bolt, Medusa, Karnak, Gorgon, and Triton, I think, are the ones that they were gonna do in the if they made the show, when they made the show. Because I think those are the main guys.
Mm-hmm.
He has I brought this up because Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that too. But and I was reading it a little bit here, just the just a little bit that it shows before you actually click on the thing, and I was kind of confused at what I was seeing.
So yeah, it says it's the first 2 episodes of the Inhumans will be shot in IMAX cameras. Cool. And will be have an exclusive run in IMAX theaters for 2 weeks in September next year. So my thing is, we need to find an IMAX theater.
There's one in Chicago in
that's too far to go to watch this.
Well then,
that's probably the one that we'd have to go to if we even did that.
Around Navy Pier or something.
The series will then air on ABC in the fall. Okay, so it's going to be on ABC, not Netflix.
We can wait for that.
If you're interested in learning more about the Inhumans, read this. And I'm not. Inhuman characters, but I think Lockjaw. Yeah, Lockjaw is one that everyone says they want to be in the movie, which is a dog. He's the bulldog.
So they're pretty much gonna be for the CW Arrowverse. They're gonna be like combining all of the Arrow, Flash.
Yeah, that crossover's next month, right?
Yeah, I don't know, but I know that is happening, so I really need to catch up on everything, and then so I'm ready for it when it comes out on Netflix to just watch every episode in order.
I think it's
because I wasn't able to catch up on it on TV right now, so wait for next year.
Because I just watched a podcast where they talk about the movies, or not the movies, the shows, the CW shows, and yeah, it's gonna be a 4-way crossover event. As has been reported, the Heroes and Alien Showdown technically kicks off at the tail end of Supergirl's November 28th episode. Spoilers on that. Episode appears to rewind. Okay, so it's going to be, I think, this week. Yeah, this week. It's, or no, next week. Not this week. It's the 28th, the 29th, the 30th, and the 1st.
That'll be fun.
Because those are the days that they are on. They're not going to all be on one day. Which, I don't know, I haven't watched any of those. I hear they're really good. I just don't care about CW shows anymore.
Oh, they're so good, though.
Like, after season 8 of Supernatural, I was done with the CW. Because they need to end that show now.
Yeah.
They need to end that show a long time ago, actually.
A lot of... they have... like, I mean, their DC shows are really good.
Mm-hmm.
I like those. I like iZombie, and yeah. So I mean, their shows are good, but yeah, Supernatural needed to end a long time ago.
The iZombie is a Disney, or not Disney, a DC comic book. Fun fact. I had to check that. I thought it was.
iZombie is?
Yeah, it's not in. I think it's just like a DC producer.
Gotcha.
Distributes it, kind of thing.
That's probably why it's on the CW.
Yeah. Okay, I keep saying stuff for Fantastic Beasts, so I want to go back to this. A lot of people were getting mad that there was no reference to Harry Potter in it.
There's not going to be.
I know when I was in the theater, because I saw it at 6, which is like the earliest you could see it on a Thursday. Obviously, that's real early for, especially that. I thought they were only gonna have a midnight release for Fantastic Beasts, but when not really spoilers, they say Dumbledore. Everyone was like, yeah, and I was just like, yeah, he's gonna be in these movies. But then again, we do look at this stuff every week and see stuff people don't really look at. And then people didn't know that I really didn't know what the movie was going to be about. I knew that it was about the guy that wrote the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them book.
Mm-hmm.
But people really were hoping it was going to be another Harry Potter movie.
That's dumb, though, because, I mean, the whole time that it always told you what exactly it was going to be about.
Yeah, and if they saw any trailers, Eddie Redmayne doesn't look anything like Daniel Radcliffe. And in my opinion, Eddie Redmayne, way better. Newt Scamander, way better than Harry Potter, in my opinion. I know Harry Potter's the boy who lived. That's the only reason people care about him.
Who is Newt Scamander?
The main character in Fantastic Beasts. He is way funnier and way more likable. He's not really an asshole to anyone like Harry is. Because Harry is kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
He's a whiny little... Anyways, yeah, you should, if you want to see Fantastic Beasts this week, I will definitely be up to see it again.
I have no idea what my schedule is this week. It's ridiculous.
Does anything good come out this week? I'm just saying, if you want to see it this week, I wanted to see it again literally after I watched it. Let's see, it's Showtime coming soon. What comes out this week? Oh yeah, Mona comes out this weekend. Moana.
Mona.
Sorry, it's just how I read it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna see that because The Rock and Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote the music for it.
The Rock wrote music?
No, Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote the music for it.
Oh.
Hamilton.
Oh.
Hamilton.
Is The Rock singing it?
I think so.
That's great.
I feel like it's probably gonna be real good.
Probably will be.
He's good at everything. He's gonna be great at singing.
Have you seen his thing where he bashed Hillary by singing?
No.
Oh, you have to watch it after this. like it's him singing, and it's really good.
Oh, if anyone was worried, don't worry. The Doctor Who Christmas special will be happening this year.
That was a worry.
I don't know, and it's gonna be in theaters.
Oh.
I haven't cared about Doctor Who since Peter Capaldi became the Doctor.
I watched his season. They haven't put it on the newest season on Netflix yet.
When he uses he changes the sonic screwdriver to sonic sunglasses.
He did?
Yeah, and that's when I was like, I'm done. But it looks like he has the sonic screwdriver again. I was just like, no, I can't. He literally just wears Ray-Bans. I was like, no, this is fucking stupid. There's literally an episode where he's riding a tank, playing an electric guitar with sunglasses on. And it's supposed to be like, oh, he's giving himself up to die or something. I'm like, no, this is just... No, stop. This is the part of the podcast where we just look for something to talk about.
Because we didn't watch a movie.
Yeah.
A series of unfortunate events.
Oh yeah, the new trailer for that came out. The actual trailer. The other ones were just... Did you see it?
I haven't seen it yet.
It actually shows like more of all the characters. It shows Count Olaf, and I'm excited for... Everyone is really scared for Neil Patrick Harris playing Count Olaf.
Neil Patrick Harris is really good at the things he does, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, he's a great actor, and the only... I think people had to have been scared when Jim Carrey was playing Count Olaf. I'm not even gonna look that up.
Yeah.
But everyone looks like... All the characters look really good. I have to look at the IMDb page for it, because I don't know actors' names, the kids' names. A series. Let's see. The girl who's playing Violet surprisingly looks a lot like Emily Browning, who played Violet in the movie. Like, oh. No, she was in the hit film of 2016, 9 Lives, starring Kevin Spacey as a cat. That movie?
Don't think I saw that.
You don't know anything about that movie?
What movie is it called?
9 Lives.
9 Lives.
It's a movie where Christopher Walken turns Kevin Spacey into a cat.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen that. I
almost bought it because I wanted to watch it because I want to know how bad it is.
Yeah, no.
And then they have the baby, but all babies are gonna be babies in shows, if you know what I mean. They don't really do much.
No, they don't.
Oh yeah, Jackie Chan got his first Oscar.
Who?
Jackie Chan.
Oh, Jackie Chan. I thought you said Jackie Chang.
Jackie Chan. No, he got his first Oscar, and I think it wasn't even like it was for a Lifetime Achievement Award thing. Jackie Chan. Oscar. Jackie Chan finally wins honorary Oscar after 56 years and 200 films. So it wasn't even for a movie; it was just honorary.
So you know how we on this podcast talk about things we'd like to see turned into movies?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. So I know Percy Jackson is already a movie.
You want them to remake it?
I would like
or
them.
Or Netflix show.
I'd like ooh, that would be good too. But I think I'd like them to either remake it or do the new ones where it's the Asgardian ones. 'Cause I feel like not to piss people off, but I think it'd be like a good way to show how Norse gods actually were.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it has its comedy and stuff in the book, like the Rick Riordan books do, because it's meant for teens and like kids usually. So, but I think to make those would be really good. But to actually continue with them, unlike the Percy Jackson movies, because those were really, really bad. But
I never saw them.
Loved the books, hated the movies. Actually, I liked the first movie just because it was the first movie, even though there's so many differences.
I would. I don't know. I don't know if I would watch that. I kind of am over teen book movies. Like, I know technically Fantastic Beasts is a book movie, but it's not. Because it's just about the guy that wrote the book. It's not based on the book. Because if you read the book, it's just about the creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, J.K. Rowling is writing all the movies. It's like screenwriting the movies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they're going to be good. That's why they're good. The Hunger Games, I saw the first one and I was done. Because they were all just boring to me. They got boring to me. Twilight is the only one that I've watched up to number 2, I think. I think I might have seen the first part of 3. And then Harry Potter. I saw those, but that's Harry Potter. That was different. That was like, I feel like the first, like, that was the first book franchise to be turned into a film franchise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like those kinds of movies because I like being able to read them and stuff.
And then,
but I mean,
and then base your opinion and then not see the movie. Miss Peregrine.
I'll eventually see it. I'm still.
It's gonna be trash. Haven't seen it yet.
Still like working my way up to it. Like
they changed it to make it a movie.
No.
How dare they?
They should have left it to make it a movie.
You have to get butts in the seats, so you have to change it. You have to.
No, you don't.
Okay, going back to trailers real quick. Because Asa Butterfield, I saw the trailer for that movie where he's the kid from Moon.
Oh.
They played the trailer for that before Fantastic Beasts. That looks really good. It looks kind of like
From Mars, you mean?
Mars? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Mars, whatever.
The Space Between Us, that's what it's called.
It looks like it could be a John Green movie. Like a Paper Towns, Fault in Our Stars movie. So
yeah, for sure.
And then another trailer, the Passengers, the Jennifer Lawrence, Chris Pratt movie that's coming out. That trailer shows a little bit too much, and because literally the trailer ends with, "I know why we woke up," or like him saying like he knows why they are the only two that woke up, like he has something to do with it. So it's like, cool. And then it has all the like stuff happen, like all the action scenes, and like you see snippets of what's actually going to happen in the movie. It's like, okay, well. So this is me saying, stop with the trailers. Make trailers like a good 30 seconds. Like, I literally just make the trailer like a little bit of the opening of the movie, and then stop. Don't show anything from the last 45 minutes of the movie, even if your movie's only 45 minutes.
So I've been just scrolling through Slash films, and I found the Green Hornet reboot coming from The Accountant director Gavin O'Connor.
The Green Hornet was Seth Rogen, right?
Yeah.
I never saw that. I knew it was going to be bad.
It was bad. But seeing it as a kid, it was kind of funny. So
2011 film, Green Hornet. I need to find the.
But it was exactly that. It was like they turned it into a comedy because it's Seth Rogen. So
yeah, Seth Rogen and some random
Asian
guy. I don't know his name. Oh yeah, that's another movie I want to see. The Edge of 17.
Yeah,
that looks really good.
That looks funny.
Green Hornet has a 43 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's got 5.8 on IMDb.
Fantastic Beasts only has a 77%.
Jay Chou. I don't know how to say his last name.
Oh, what else has he been in?
Now You See Me 2.
Great film. I haven't seen it.
Kung Fu Panda 3.
Okay.
The Interview, The Guillotines, First Time, ABBA.
I recognize him. I just haven't.
He was in.
Those are all things he's in the soundtrack for.
He's a singer.
Oh, Kung Fu Dunk.
Oh wait, here actor.
Kung Fu Dunk.
Shit, now you see
That's
me
what I know him
shoot.
from. If you're ever gonna watch my favorite thing is when the Japanese kung fu sports movies were a thing. Shaolin Soccer came to Kung Fu Dunk, which is the guy is the main character in this. It was on Netflix a while back. I don't know if it still is. It's a hilarious movie. Kung fu movie, Japanese kung fu movies with anything that isn't just kung fu are amazing. The Good, the Bad, and the Weird, which is like a Western kung fu movie, is amazing. Sports kung fu movies, amazing. We need more kung fu movies that aren't. I feel like we haven't had like a martial arts movie wide release in America in a while. Kung Fu Panda's like the closest thing. Everything is just either it's straight to DVD or straight to Netflix because like the martial arts thing is kind of over. That was like a big 70s, 80s, and kind of the beginning of the 90s, and then it's kind of just stopped. So for next week, we are going to be watching Paddington. It is on Netflix. Yes, Paddington the Bear movie. So we'll actually be able to talk about that. And yeah, thank you for listening. Don't forget to rate and review on iTunes. And yeah, do all the other stuff I usually say.